Hi, it's Paul Graue with WorkAnotherWay.com, and this is my complete review video for my newest project, Freedom5. They are in pre-launch right now. They don't officially launch until June 3rd, 2016. I was fortunate enough to be one of the ones who were invited to join early before pre-launch. They wanted feedback from members to see how they could make the program even better before they started pre-launch. I think they've done exactly that. I've heard a lot of misconceptions I've explained to people since it came out, so in this video I plan to explain everything about the program that there is to know as of now. I have been asking the owners directly questions on questions the last week, probably driving them crazy, so I challenge you to watch this whole video and ask me a question that's not answered in this video. So let's go over to the presentation that was created by the wonderful Cynthia Janine, who's one of the admins of the group. And this is Freedom5. They just announced their dual plan. So who owns it? They are owned by these two guys, Wally Lumley and Jason Vandenbrink. They are Canadian. They are experienced, honest, transparent, good guys. I've seen Wally had some videos on the Facebook page. I've talked with them both yesterday. You know what, just to even prove it, I pulled up the feed. This is the Facebook group for Freedom5. Always join the groups for these things. That's where you can get a lot of good information about the programs. I asked a question about the commission. Cynthia referred to Wally and Jason. There's Wally answering a question. There's Jason, me, Wally. You see these guys are on top of it. This was all done just a couple hours, or an hour or two last night. These are about as involved as owners get as far as rev shares go. They have been working online for about 15 years. These guys were in the building websites business for many years. They know how to drive traffic. They do a lot of search engine optimization, SEO. They know how to drive traffic. They know online marketing. And their big thing is they saw the potential rev shares had. They also saw the business model these rev shares were lacking, whereas many of us are in any rev share with the thought of it's going to end, whether it lasts a month, a year, 10 years, 2 days, who knows, it will end. They've found a way to sustain it for years to come, no matter how many members they have. This rev share is only the first of 5 different modules they are going to launch within the system, which I'll get more into that in detail in a minute. So owners from Canada, they are great. I've talked to them both on Facebook as well as the admin Cynthia, and she made this PowerPoint presentation. I just made it PC friendly, so I'll try to see if they'll put this in the files tab in the Facebook group because it was originally made on Keynote, which is for Macs, so I made a PC friendly, or tweaked it for Windows. So what is Freedom5? It's an online advertising company providing upgraded members the opportunity to earn up to 5 ways, well, only 5 ways for now, but that will be growing in the future. We'll get to that slide in a few minutes. There's 5 ways to earn. They now have the classic plan and progressive plan, which you earn from revenue. Commissions go 5 levels deep. There are leaderboard contests for the month of June, which I'll get to, and ongoing contests continuously, I think mostly based on promotions. You can earn money just from promoting people on top of your commissions. And there's more to be announced that won't be announced until after launch date. They've tried to keep a lot of things about Freedom5 a secret. It's actually been in the planning for a few years. People hear the name Freedom5 and they think it's a hype. Based on some of the numbers, they're saying this is nothing like a hype. It's far from it. Very transparent owners. You can Facebook stalk them both. I just saw on their page the other day that Jason brought an iguana or something over to Wally's house. Don't know what that's about. Got a pet iguana. Cool. They're good guys, honest, transparent people, and I'm happy to be a part of it. So the 2 different plans they offer now, Freedom5 Classic and Freedom5 Progressive, which is now giving members 2 options. Because before, when it was in pre-launch, like I was explaining before, they only had the 1 plan. Now they split that into 2. So they have Freedom5 Classic, Freedom5 Progressive. I'll start with Progressive because this was their initial plan. It's all they're going to have. What it is, Freedom5, their original first module, ad pack costs only 1 level, $5 ad packs. You can buy up to 500 of them, mature up to 500%. This number, I think, is what scared people into thinking, well, how are they going to sustain it? That's a hype number who offer 500 or 2,000%. Absurd numbers, right? They're not guaranteeing any time, which is what you want to hear from a good rev share, from guys who know what they're doing. The rev shares that promise you this percentage in this number of days, those are the ones that are doomed to fail because nobody can predict how much revenue any company will make tomorrow. If you can do that, you should be a day trader in the stock market. You'll make millions, but even those guys have trouble doing it. So this is their main plan. $5 matures up to 500%, so every $5 ad pack you purchase will mature up to $25. Here's an example. If you purchase 20 of the $5 ad packs that cost you $100, once they mature or expire, they're worth $500. If you purchase 500 of the $5 ad pack, which is the maximum you can buy, costs you $2,500. 500% of 2,500 is $12,500. There's an earnings cap that maxes out at 5% a day. If the company earns more, it'll go towards the reserves, towards their own promoting of the business, to admin expenses, script licenses, that kind of thing. You can't earn more than 5% a day, which is great. You don't want someone to promise you a timeline for when you'll make this money because they can't predict it. If somebody does promise you that they'll make it by a certain date, something bad will happen at some point. Either you'll fail, or they'll fail, or you'll both fail. Earnings can be withdrawn from your earning balance once they reach a minimum of $25. So $25 minimum cash out for Freedom 5. And then you can start putting back in and compounding and everything. There is no repurchase rule for the progressive plan. Beautiful thing is 100% of everything you earn, whether it's 1% a day or 5% a day, it all goes into your earnings balance. It's withdrawable. With this plan, you cannot compound your earnings in the system. You buy your ad packs, they mature, you withdraw your earnings to your processor, which is free in Bitcoin, I'll get to in a second here. Then you can redeposit and buy more packs. That's how you compound. You compound outside of the system, not inside the system. That way, you're only dealing with, or you and the rev share are only dealing with real money, not what they call virtual money, which those companies that promise you 5, 10, 15% a day because they have some calculator running on their scripts to give you so much earnings per hour, you get that amount. They don't like that. Whatever actually comes in as revenue that day, that is what's divided among all the members based on how many ad packs you purchase to do your advertising, and that's how much earnings you get for the day. Then they came out with the Freedom 5 Classic, which has 5 different levels of ad packs. And note, these, same as this, all ad pack levels mature at a rate of up to 5% daily depending on the site revenue. So yes, they are $1, $2, $5, 10 to 25, and they go up from 110%, increase by 5% every time to 130%. But these $1 ad packs don't mature any faster than the $25 ad packs. They mature faster only in the sense that they will expire at an earlier date because you're earning less, but the daily return will be the same for all these, again, based on the percentage in that ad pack value. And with these, you must max out this level of ad packs before you can purchase the next one, and so on and so forth. This one does have a 50-50 repurchase rule, so 50% of your earnings go into your repurchase balance, 50% goes into your earnings balance. So this one you can compound within the system. You do not have to withdraw to a processor. You can do it all inside. That's why it's called classic. It's not classic for them, it's classic in the sense of what we think of most rev shares. You build within the system. Progressive, which is their unique idea, is everything is done outside of the system and everything is withdrawable. It's not stuck in a repurchase balance. You can't take anything out of. You have to repurchase. This one you can take out as much as you want. You can put it in whenever you want. Again, up to 500 packs, which is $2,500. Similarities and differences. Minimum and max daily withdrawals. And withdrawals, there's a little asterisk here, are Monday through Friday only, so no Saturday, Sunday withdrawals, which I'm fine. You do still earn 7 days a week, no matter on which plan you're in. You just can't withdraw your Saturday and Sunday earnings until Monday. The minimum withdrawal per day is $25 in both. The maximum per day is $250. It's only one withdrawal per day Monday through Friday, but it is one withdrawal per plan per day. So you can withdraw 250 from the Classic and 250 from the Progressive in the same day, Monday through Friday. And just to do the math on it, if you earn 250 per weekday, that's $65,000 a year. If you make $500 a weekday, that's $130,000 a year. And typically with most rev shares and programs, these numbers usually go up at some point. So to start out with day one with the potential of earning $130,000 a year is pretty significant. Deposits on both plans, minimum $5 buy-in, and for the Classic plan you can deposit $5,000. On the Progressive they lowered it to $2,500 for now. Monthly membership fee, it's $5 each. I'll explain more about those in just a second. Surfing ads, will do a daily 5 ads for this one, 5 ads for this one, and you can also purchase surf free plans, which I think this is one of the best deals out there for any rev shares. $5 buys you a week of not surfing. I do that, that saves you a lot of time. And $15 for a month, so $30 a month for both of them, $1 a day if you don't want to surf any ads, so $360 a year to pay that. $30 a month for 12 months. Processors, this is where it gets interesting. On the Progressive plan, the 500% cap, this is Bitcoin only. You cannot use any of these processors. It's only Bitcoin. You can use any Bitcoin wallet you want. I recommend Coinbase because if you deposit at least $100, Bitcoin gives you and me both $100. I'll have that link below this video as well. Or you can also do that within Freedom5 and use their Coinbase link and give $10 in commission to Freedom5. That's just another stream of income for the rev share, which is great. And they're working on these being instant or near instant withdrawals. So you can do your withdrawal within a couple of minutes, get your money to processor, redeposit, compound your earnings that way. As of right now, one of the questions you saw in my thread to Wally, or to the owners last night, Wally replied, I asked if earnings are hourly or daily. They are daily for now, which I like. A lot of people like to get it hourly so you can compound early, and that does help you build your account faster. That does not help the rev share sustain itself or last longer. If anything, it takes them more time or effort on the scripts, on the admins, stress on the server, whereas once a day, you have to log in once a day. You can surf your ads then, you can do your withdrawal then, you can do your purchases then, and be done. Come back again tomorrow. This is the only rev share I know where you can spend less than 5 minutes a day for everything, besides promoting if you want to make a video or something that might take you a bit longer. But I like the earnings once a day. It saves you time. Yes, some rev shares you can log in 24 times a day and compound your earnings to the second and get as much as possible. Earn a little bit faster. It can make a difference, but I'd rather log in 1 time a day than 24 times a day. If it saves you time, it saves you money. Time is money in this business. For the Classic plan, they are accepting Payeer, Perfect Money, Solid Trust Pay, and Pays It for now. And I'm sure they might add some more later. You never know. They're really pushing the Bitcoin for this, and I agree with that 100%. That it does seem to be the future for any business you do online is Bitcoin. It's safer. It's easy to track the history of the transaction from both parties. Certain countries I know or here do not accept Bitcoin. If that's the case in your country, talk to your fellow countrymen, because I keep seeing in all these different rev share group people say, oh, my country, I can't use Bitcoin. They say, yeah, you can. Use this one. Use that one. Make sure you really do your research before you say, oh, I can't get a Bitcoin account, because chances are there's somebody in your country who found one that works for whatever reason. I'm not saying break the law or anything like that, but double check with your friends and people in the group. Ask in the Freedom5 group or anything you're in, and find a good processor you can use for your country. I use Coinbase. It's based out of California here in the US. I trust them. I've used them for a few months now with no issues at all. And if you use my link and deposit at least $100, you get $10 and I get $10. Same thing if you use the link on Freedom5's page. They get $10 for the rev share to help them build. So you can participate in one of the plans and withdraw up to $250 a day, or you can maximize the full potential of this system by maxing out both the plans and earn $500 a day. Again, that's $130,000 a year, which is more than twice the average income of most places in the country. Commission. How is commission paid? And this is one of my follow-up questions I got answered last night, and I'll share that with you. To earn commissions on your downline, you only need to pay the $5 monthly fee in that plan. You must pay that fee in both plans if you want to earn commissions for both plans. However, you don't have to deposit or purchase ad packs in both plans to earn your commission. I hope that makes sense. And that's still just $10 a month for two instead of $5 a month, whereas most of these now are $10, $25, $50. I've seen one that's even $100 a month monthly membership to earn. All of your commissions go to your earning balance. When you first buy in or make a deposit from a processor, it goes to your cash balance. To make commission, no matter which plan you're in, you get commissions off purchases made from the cash balance. So you can compound within the system. In the classic plan, you do not get commissions on the purchase balance and the repurchase balance. It's just on fresh processor deposit purchases. So if you have referrals only doing classic and you only want to do progressive, you pay the $5 monthly fee for both, which is $10 a month. You do not have to deposit in classic, and you will still have commissions paid to your earning balance within the classic plan. And someone had a great question: what if I don't pay the membership fee in the other plan at first and your referral signs up in there? You'll see referrals buying in the other plan, and your commission balance will be growing in that plan, and you do not have to pay your membership until you want to withdraw that commission balance or purchase ad packs with it. So you can do that later if you want. Me, I'm probably going to do both to start, at least the memberships. I'm definitely putting money in the progressive plan. That's where I think the big money is going to be, but they're both very good. Here's an example. Wally is participating in Classic. He signed up Cynthia under him. She is only in Progressive. She purchased $1,000, which is 200 ad packs, giving Wally $50 or 5% in referral commissions, 5% commissions. In order to be paid out, Wally must not only pay the $5 fee in Classic, which he's participating in, he must also pay the $5 membership fee in the Progressive plan that Cynthia is in for that month. But he does not have to buy ad packs in Progressive to withdraw commissions. Just pay the $5 a month membership. Seems simple enough, just wanted to be crystal clear on it. If you cannot recruit, that's not a problem. They're offering this promotion already for at least the first 2 weeks. You pay $10 for an upgraded referral to be placed under you. This will run only the first 2 weeks after they officially launch, which will be, they launch June 3rd, so this should run through June 17th. And this is a good example Cynthia made. Imagine if that referral you bought, and it's random who you get, you don't get to pick your referral. You put $10 in. If somebody signs up without a sponsor, they will put that person under you. If that person already has a team built, how much commissions you can get with 5 levels of commissions below you paying out. You can only purchase one referral, and if there are no referrals available to put under you in the first 30 days, your $10 is 100% refundable. And they're only going to place a paid member under you. They're not going to place, if you pay $10 to purchase a referral, they're not going to place a free member underneath you. Commission structure is the same in both plans. It runs 5 levels deep. You must be an upgraded member, which means you pay the $5 monthly membership fee in that plan. So pay $5 on each if you got referrals. It's just the easy way to me. You know you're going to make more than $5 to want the commissions. Why not just pay the fee, get it out of the way, and make your money? Your first level, people you sign up and get 5% commissions off whatever they purchase from their cash balance. Fresh processor deposit purchases. Level 2, which is whoever your level 1 signs up, you get 2%. Wherever they sign up, or they sign up, or they sign up, 3rd, 4th, and 5th levels give you 1% commission. So total of 10% commissions you can earn 5 levels deep underneath you. The first referral contest running for June 2016. Whoever gets the most referrals wins. It runs to the end of June. This only counts for paid members, count towards this referral contest. If you purchase a referral, it does not count. Whoever gets the most referrals gets $500. You can see the prizes goes down from there. And they are going to have even more leaderboard contests starting as of July 1st, their 2nd month. And it looks like it's going to change every 2 weeks, bi-weekly. So they're going to have some kind of contest or promotion going every 2 weeks to help, whether it's promoting or whatever the case is for that month. If there's some new feature out or product, they'll have a contest on it, which is just more money for you. It generates more traffic to the site. It's a win-win all the way around. Big things are still coming up here. This is only the beginning. There's 4 other secret modules that will be introduced over the next 12 months. Well, why don't they tell it to us now? Well, because they don't want other rev shares to steal it. You know how rev shares are. I've even heard that Wally and Jason were actually the first ones to think of the earnings cap that I know of. At least 1, 2, 3, 4, at least 5 rev shares are doing right now. Meaning if you put in $1,000, you can only withdraw $3,000 or $5,000. 2, 3, 4, or 5 times your deposit are the amounts I've seen out there, and that idea is one that came from them. So the other modules, from what Wally said, I think will be announced on launch day June 3rd or soon after. I don't think Cynthia even knows, and she's one of the main admins. She can't even pry it out of them. So if Cynthia can't get it out of them, we're not going to find out until later time to tell everybody. So I'm very excited. That's what's going to make this really sustainable for the long haul. Not just the long haul, they're planning on making it last indefinitely, which no rev share has said and meant that I know of. So there's 4 different modules. That's 4 more streams of income. And honestly, the first module got turned into 2 because people wanted to have more of a classic rev share. So they went ahead and put one out there. So really, you can have 6 streams of income from Freedom 5, not just 5. So I'm very excited to hear what those are. I'll definitely have a video out on those as soon as it comes out. So if you've not yet joined, please click the link below. This is my link, workanotherway.com/freedom5. If somebody else sent you to this video, get back with them, get their referral link, sign up on their team. I'm all about building my team. I don't want to take anybody away from anybody else. Spread the word. The more people that you get to sign up, the more commissions you can make, but at the same time, the system is kind of commission junkie proof, which I like. They're not offering 12 or 15% commission, some huge amount. 5% is fair. It's a good earning for the member. It's not a total loss for the rev share, and you can build your team. So below this video as well, if you're watching on YouTube, is my link to join Freedom 5, my link to sign up for a Coinbase account if you need Bitcoin and are planning to deposit $100 anyway. Why not get a free $10 out of it? Or if you don't use mine, please use the link on Freedom 5's site so that they can use the $10 as revenue for their side to keep them going. These guys, read the details, read the FAQs, go to freedom5.net. The monthly fees, from what I understand, they are using that besides licensing, script, legal, banking fees, that kind of thing. They will be promoting this site as well, which is another genius idea that why aren't more rev shares doing. Most rev shares rely 100% on the advertising and marketing of their members to drive traffic to their site. Why? You're not an MLM, a multi-level marketing company, which you've heard of, get people to sign up, whether as customers or as distributors or representatives, which are great. I love this. I'm in one of those. My wife's in one of those. Those are great. But those do rely 100% on its members to do the advertising and marketing. In this business, if your sole income is not from signing people up, why would you only rely on those people to market your business? Wally and Jason have been doing this for 15 years, working online. They seem to really know what they're doing. They're very honest guys. I've known them for a few weeks, but I've talked with them both on Messenger and in the Facebook group, in the comments. They are transparent. They get back to you. Ask a question, it'll be answered. One last thing I forgot to mention on the earnings, I apologize. Back to this page on the deposits and withdrawals. If the minimum you can deposit, I'm using Progressive for the example just because the math is easier. I'll be doing a calculator in the next video to go over everything on the Classic plan as well as the Progressive plan, how long it takes to get to what. But then again, it's all based on how fast the site earns. You might get 5% a day, you might get 1% a day. They might earn more than 5% a day, but you're still capped at 5%. But here's what I wanted to go over. If you do deposit the max $2,500 and you do earn 5% a day, that's only $125. Then why is the maximum withdrawal $250 if you only make $125? There's 2 big reasons for that. One, if you get commissions, hopefully when you get commissions in that plan, if you're already earning $250 from your ad packs, you've got no more room to withdraw your commissions. This way, $125 is half of it, and you still have $125 spare for your commission balance to withdraw that or combine them. Not sure how it works specifically, but so that way you can withdraw your commission balance as well, because on the Progressive plan, there is no compounding within the system. It must all be withdrawn. So I believe all your commissions and your earnings are all going to your earnings balance. The second reason why that level is so high is you cannot withdraw Saturday and Sunday. So if you do max out at $2,500 and you earn $125 on Saturday, $125 on Sunday, now you have $250 built up. You got to withdraw on Monday, but you've got your 125 earnings on Monday as well. So it takes a couple days to withdraw those funds, especially if you have commissions. So that's why there is that wiggle room between the 5% of 2,500 of 125 and the max withdrawal of 250 per day. I hope that makes sense. If not, shoot me a message. I'll gladly explain any way I can. In the next video, I'll have the calculator also and go over this much more in depth. So that is my complete, in-depth, all questions answered review of Freedom 5. I hope I answered all of your questions. If not, please accept the challenge I gave you at the beginning of the video. And if you have a question I did not answer in this message, please comment below this video, or I'll post this in the Facebook group as well. Comment below here. I want to answer all and any questions you have, and so do the owners. These guys are very down to earth. They're very involved in the Facebook group. They answered all my questions last night in very quick fashion. So far, I love the group. I'm very excited for this one. Again, the launch date is June the 3rd. Don't miss out. Don't wait till then to join. Join now. Start building your team. That way you can have commission earnings on day one when everyone makes their deposits. It seems like for any of these rev shares, no matter how long they last, the first month is always going to be the most deposited month because everybody has to start at the same time. I'm member number 600 and something. I was fortunate to get in early. They are up around almost 3,000 members last I checked, and today is May 25th. So do not delay. Click my link and sign up, or please sign up with whoever sent you to this video. We'd love to have you in the Freedom 5 family. Right now there's 2 plans. There's 4 more coming out. Those will be announced after launch on June 3rd. They've got outside sources of income coming from multi-million-dollar companies. More details on that will be coming out after it's launched. They don't want to leak too much now because they don't want some other rev shares stealing their ideas. So stay tuned. My next video will cover the calculator for Freedom 5, and as soon as they announce the other modules and the external revenue sources for Freedom 5, I'll have an update video for that as well. So please subscribe to my channel. Hope you found this helpful, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.